Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is 5 o'clock in the morning. I just woke up at 3 a.m. and did my early stuff, finished my run, 25 minutes run, and came here. Today, I want to talk about why most people are not wealthy. There's a glass ceiling. There's a glass ceiling for poor people that actually not letting them to achieve the financial freedom or become wealthy or become rich. So those kind of things. The first thing is the surrounding is not good. Like it never occurred to them. Their friends are poor. Their friends' parents are poor. Their parents, your parents' friends are poor. So most of the things that surrounded by you is poor. You know, you hang around with poor people. Your friends are poor. So it never occurred to them to trigger something that actually rich people do different. So that's one thing that it's like birds of a feather flock together or something like that. So there's a proverb like that. So it actually, the people you are surrounded with, it actually never made them rich. It never made them get out of their comfort zone in their mind. So that's one thing. It never occurred to them. The second thing is they never decide. In order to become anything, in order to succeed in anything, you have to decide first. Like if you want to be financial, like I have a fitness goal, but until I decide to lose weight, it never, like I was like running. I was like just doing things without even measuring, without even having a specific target, specific plan or something like that. So when you don't have something like that, it never occurred to you. Even though I run, then I give up and I eat whatever I want. So once I decide I want to lose weight, I want to lose this much pounds within this 100 days. I actually change how it goes down. My weight goes down because I made a decision. I made a decision to lose weight. It same goes to the financial as well. You have to make a decision. You are going to earn this much amount of money by this year, like by 12 months or something. That you have to make a decision and you have to have a goal about it. Unless you have a goal, like if you don't have a goal, you're never going to achieve the thing. That's the thing I'm talking about. Like you have to have a goal and you have to review it every day and make sure you're doing something about it every day. That's the second thing. And the third thing is they procrastinate. There are steps, there are things you can do to achieve financial freedom, but it's always, put it off for tomorrow, then tomorrow become month, then month become year, then you realize, oh, I missed a lot. That's the thing. That's the third thing. And the fourth thing is delaying gratification. I see people buying clothes, expensive clothes, just to show up. The people buying cars. Whenever they get the check, they just want to dump into something and buy and show it to other people. If you keep on doing this habit, you're never going to be rich. That's why I read a book called Millionaires Next Door. Those people who are really rich, they act like poor. They actually seems like poor most of the time because they don't buy stuff to impress other people. That's the first requirement. That's one of the requirement you have to have in order to be financial freedom or wealthy or rich, whatever the way you want to call. So you have to have like frugality. Rich people never buy the brand new car. They buy the used car. So those kind of things actually counts. They don't try to impress other people. That's the fourth thing. And the fifth thing is it's a long term perspective. In long term perspective, like if you start putting away 10% of the money in the bank or wherever you want to put, and you never touch it, and it develops gradually by time. It develops by time. But the thing is, most people don't have the discipline for it. They think like, okay, it's a small amount of money, doesn't make any difference. But I was like, I heard it 10 years ago. I heard the same thing and 10 years ago. It's like $20, $30 I put in the bank. At least I would have like 10,000 if I just served it. But I actually neglect to do that because I thought it doesn't matter, but the time goes very fast. So the people who are in the long time perspective and then they have the discipline to do every time, like when they have this money, like saving the money, those kind of thing, actually end up being rich because the time's fast or quick without even knowing knowledge. Like I was like 20 10 years ago. Then I don't know how the hell I became 30 now. Like it's the time just flew. If I had served the money, 10% of the money I earned, I would have a lot of money right now. But I didn't have the discipline. So like you have to have those kind of discipline. The small amount of money, the 10 percentage from your every income you have, put it aside and never touch it, no matter what. No, don't even create emergency, because if you say, okay, I'm going to take it when I'm emergency is going to happen somehow. Then you're going to take it. As soon as you decide I will take that money in the emergency, then you will have emergency in the next day. So never touch it. It should be just one way, like one way. What do you call it? One way gone. That's it. You never touch that money, and you keep it for a long time, and that actually gradually grow. And that's it. Those are the 5 things. The first thing is why people stay poor never occur to them. The second thing is they never decide. The third thing is they procrastinate, and fourth thing is they don't delay gratification, and the fifth thing is they don't have the long-term perspective. That's all I want to talk in this video. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thanks for watching. See you guys on my next vlog.